You ever think we might be heading into something like a 7-year famine? Just like in Joseph's day, 7 years of plenty, followed by 7 years of famine. The Bible stories aren't just history, they're also patterns, lessons that repeat themselves. And honestly, look around. Prices at the grocery store are doubling, even tripling. Shelves aren't always stocked. Farmers talk about less yield from crops, unpredictable weather, droughts and floods. Doesn't it feel like the beginning stages of something? Revelation even points to this kind of thing. A measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. Revelation 6:6 KJV. A penny was a day's wages, meaning just a loaf of bread could cost you everything you earn in one day. We're not quite there yet, but it's easy to see how quickly things could turn. Back in Joseph's time, it started gradually. In the first year or so, people still had food stored up. Genesis 41 says the earth brought forth by handfuls during the years of plenty, v47, but when the famine hit, it was severe. People began to run out. Then in Genesis 47, you see the progression. First, the people brought their silver to buy grain, v14. When the silver was gone, they brought their livestock, v17. After that, they offered their land, v19. And when they had nothing left, they sold themselves into servitude just to survive, v19, 23, 25. And here's something interesting. When Joseph's family came to Egypt, it was right when Pharaoh suddenly had an overflow of livestock, because people had been trading their animals for food. Genesis 47:6 says Pharaoh told Joseph's family, "In the land of Goshen let them dwell, and if thou knowest any men of activity among them, then make them rulers over my cattle." God's timing was perfect. So here's my thought. What if history is about to repeat itself on a global scale? What if the 7 years of plenty are behind us and we're entering into the 7 years of famine? If that's the case, water and food will become the most valuable possessions anyone can have. Not gold, not jewelry. Those things won't feed your family. And haven't we all heard people warning to stock up, to buy long-term food buckets? By the way, those emergency buckets usually weigh around 20 to 30 pounds each, depending on the brand and how many meals they pack inside. But it's not just about food storage. The bigger question is, are we ready as a society? What happens when the rain stops, when the floods dry up and the ground won't produce crops? What happens when water itself becomes scarce? Amos 8:11 comes to mind. "Behold, the days come, saith the Lord God, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord." Both physical famine and spiritual famine are devastating, and you can feel it. It's like everything is lining up to hit all at once. Floods, hurricanes, earthquakes, tornadoes, hail, and then the drought. It's like boom, 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 one after another. If that's where we are, then we need to be awake, sober, and ready. Jesus warned us, "For as a snare shall it come on all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore, and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man." Luke 21, verse 35 to 36, KJV. The question is, are we prepared? Physically, yes, food, water, and planning, but most importantly, spiritually, because even if the world collapses, God sustains his people. Just like he used Joseph to provide in the famine, he will make a way for his children. All right, I've rambled enough, just something to think about. Until next time.